What is up, guys, and welcome to a new series of my favourite YouTubers and YouTubers you guys should be watching. Now, I've been wanting to make this series for ages, absolutely ages, and I drew up a list a couple of weeks ago. I was then on holiday, but I'm now back and I've literally had an A4 list and I've had to separate them all off and do this in a 4-part series because honestly, I want to give some of these channels a bit of time and explain why I like them, why I enjoy them, and why you guys should head over there and subscribe if you haven't. Now, what I've done is I've broken these channels down. And I've got three different sections. Number one, the big hitters. Number two, my regulars that I've subscribed for at least 6 months, and they're my go-to channels. And number three, they're not up and coming because they've been there a while, but only channels that I've found in the last few weeks to month or so that I'll be keeping an eye on closely and you guys should head over and check out. So without further ado, I'm going to try and be clever and pop some annotations and pictures up on screen as we're going through. But without further ado, the big hitter for this first one is of course Sage Canaday and VO2 Max Productions. I'll put his picture there. Now, I wanted to start with his channel because his channel was the reason I got into YouTube. When I started running 2.5 years ago in January the 1st, I was doing my runs and I thought to myself, the Forest of Dean is beautiful. I've got to show people the Forest of Dean. And I'd heard, I'd done bits and pieces with YouTube as in watch videos. And I uploaded my first video. I got my first subscriber, don't know who it was. And I searched for running videos and his channel came up, and at the time I think he had about 15, 20, 25,000 subscribers. So he was a lot lower than what he is now because he's nearly at 80k. And I went through his back catalogue. I followed him through his Boston qualifying series and every video since, and I'm obviously going to be wishing him well at UTMB that he's about to take on this coming weekend, I think it is. So if you don't know this channel for whatever reason, you need to go and check it out. Link will be in the description below. His videos have been masterful for me because they're full of training advice. Now he's an elite athlete. It's very rare to find an elite athlete talking about their training on YouTube, especially documenting it in the level that he does. So you must go and check it out. So that, number one, is my big hitter. Now onto my 3 regulars that I will always watch. So regular number 1 is Flo No Trail is the channel name. This YouTube channel is run by Flo and Nord. They are based in Tasmania. Now, again, I want to express my delight at this channel. This channel is possibly my favourite channel at this moment in time on YouTube. And amongst all the big hitters that I'll go through the 4 series, I mean, I love all of the channels there, so they're really up there, but I get thoroughly excited when I see them upload a video because their videos, let's roll it back, let's break it down. Where they live in Tasmania is mind-blowing. The scenery is breathtaking. Number 2, is this the right word? Cinematography, videography. The way they put their videos together, the quality of the equipment they have, the drones, everything about what they do is mind-blowing. It makes me want to get on a plane, get over there and run exactly where they run. So they're both they're a lovely couple. They're trail runners and they explore. Now the beauty of what they do as well is they put the best stories into a video. So for example, like me, I document my training. That's pretty much what I do. And earlier this week, I went out for a run. I told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a run, take you back to the office, talk about what races I've got coming up. It's kind of what I do. It's what I like to do. But they put so much into the stories, and every time I am hooked on what they watch. So if you are not subscribed to them, I have no idea why. Link is in the description. Go and check out their channel. It is absolutely amazing, and I'm sure I'll get lots of comments below saying I totally agree with that. I've commented on the video saying your channel is the best, and I have so many likes on those comments of people saying I totally agree, it's brilliant. So go and check them out. So that's number 1 regular viewer. Number 2, the vegan runner. Brandon is his name. He's an 18-year-old chap based down in Bournemouth, I think. Now, want to give you a bit of a story about this. He does lots of live chats, and I actually was watching his live chat last night, so it was very good, mate. Well done. And he said hello to me, and I said hello to him. So it's always nice to. He watches my videos, and I watch his, and it's always nice to, you know, exchange comments and talk to him. He's looks to be a really quick runner. He's had some injury problems in the last 3 months, but he's putting in an amazing block of training at the moment. I think he said the other last week, I think it was, mate, you were done 12 weeks. You just banged out a 12-mile long run at 6:33 pace and felt relatively comfortable. So you can see in the 12 weeks the consistency for him is done wonders. As well as his channel, he does some brilliant documentaries. So he posts documentaries, running documentaries on his channel, which is really interesting as well. So obviously he posts his stuff. He talks a lot about veganism as well, which is great to watch. It's insightful for me. I'm not a vegan, I'm a vegetarian, but I'm obviously interested in dietary stuff with running. But he's one of the first channels I ever started watching, because when I started uploading my videos, I uploaded a workout, and I must have only had about 5 or 6 subscribers at the time, and he was the first person ever to not put a spam comment on my video. He put a genuine comment, and I was like, oh, who's this chap? And when you're so young in YouTube and you've got like 5 subscribers, you're like, I'm going to check these guys out. So I went through to his channel, subscribed straight away, started following, and I've been following him ever since. And that must have been beginning of last year. I can't repeat what the comments said. Something along the lines of, that looks sweaty, man, but maybe a bit different. And since then I've been following his channel. Now he has a really good channel. I really enjoy watching his channel. What he does that I like is he does live chats. I really enjoy that. Not many people do live chats, Q&As, that sort of thing, and he's got about 4,000 subscribers, so he gets a good chat going. I really enjoy it. So that is definitely number 2, my regular channel to check out. Number 3 is the Running Guru, The Running Guru. Donato is his name. I think he's the Reluctant Guru, but his channel's the Running Guru. He's all over social media. Now this chap, he is amazing. He has a zest for life. He has a zest for running, and he will do anything he can to get people off their backsides and run. He's absolutely brilliant. So just a quick shout out to him to say, amazing work on your half marathon the other week. It was a brilliant time. So let me give you a bit of background about Donato. He's been running less time than I have, so I think he's in his 2nd year. Am I right? I'm not sure. Comment below, let me know. He's training for the New York Marathon. Now he's only based about an hour or so away from me, so we're not too far away. I would love to arrange a meet-up with him and collaborate on a video together. That would be brilliant. But he's got the New York Marathon in beginning of November, I think it is, and he's currently marathon training. Now his last marathon that he did, he's run 3 marathons, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, mate, you did Brighton in 3:15, and he got a good for age time for that, which is I mean, considering he's been running a couple of years, and I think by the time he'd run that, he'd been running less than 2 years. That is phenomenal, because, you know, I know how much hard work goes into running a marathon training. You know, I know you follow my series, and everyone else has followed my series. It's hard work and graft. To clock a time like that in your first couple of years is absolutely amazing. So a massive well done. I'm wishing you now the best of luck. I know we'll chat beforehand, but for your New York Marathon. And what he does is he documents his races. He does a great job with that. He raced on the Isle of Man the other week, a half marathon, a hilly half marathon, and did that in 1:31 or 1:32, which is brilliant, and it was a really hot day, so, you know, kudos for that. That was brilliant. And he also does a weekly chat and talks about running stuff, and these weekly chats are amazing. Plus he's done a couple in Zurich where he's been on work. He has the tourists around him waving at the camera and, you know, trying to distract him, but this man does not get put off by that. He is brilliant. He has, as I said, a zest for life. Check his channel in the link below. He's given me a couple of shout outs as well, and to be fair, I would have done him anyway, but it's only fair for me to say, honestly, go and check him out. He's brilliant. Subscribe to his channel, and as with all of these channels, as I said, subscribe to them if you're not already, and drop a little comment. Tell them where you've come from and say, you know, just watch my video and coming over to check you out, because it's really not, I'm trying to build this, you know, but especially between the smaller channels, a community and getting people together. I really like that sort of feel, and that is it for my regular viewers. Now, let's move on to the two channels that I have found recently that I am keeping an eye on. I'm watching, really enjoying, and they will very much soon become, well, they're almost regulars now, but they're really good. So number one, the Running Viola. This channel is run by Alistair. Now, again, because I'm new to the channel, I'm learning about him and what he's doing, but he's blooming quick. A 74-minute half marathon, 15-something 5K. He's a top-notch runner, and he's going for the world record for running a marathon in a musical instrument costume, the viola. Now, this is all in aid of a charity. I watched his channel trailer when I found out his channel. I encourage you to watch his channel trailer. It's really interesting. He smashed a record in that trailer, and he's going for the marathon now. Now, he's not... Okay, I'm really sorry, mate, if I get this wrong. I don't think you're a marathon runner. You said to me in a comment below that, in a comment on another video, that you specialise in the shorter distance. But I believe marathon isn't what you tend to do on a regular basis. So he's going for this world record in the marathon. I've been following his journey. He does some incredible training. Check his channel out. Link is in the description below. And finally, the last one for this episode is Run FREDRIK Run. Now, this channel I've been following for about a couple of months now. He's a great chap, seems to be a great chap, and he does a lot of trail running, and I'm really sorry if I'm wrong. I think you're based in Sweden from what I can see from the videos. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's a Scandinavian country, I believe. I'm pretty confident it's Sweden. And the scenery is amazing. He's a really good videographer as well, like Flo No Trail. As I said before, he puts some great videos together. I really enjoy watching his videos. He does some great vlogging. He's a good character. He seems to be, you know, again, has that great zest for running, and his videos I really enjoy. Check out his link in the description below. So that is it, guys, for this video. Next week, stay tuned for the second episode, where there'll be more channels for you to check out. All of the channels I've mentioned today, links are in the description. I encourage you to go click in the description box, head over there, subscribe to the channels if you're not already. They are brilliant channels. They will brighten your day with their videos. So that's it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share and subscribe. And I will see you next week for more of my favourite YouTube channels. Till next time.